How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I was just listening to that music, and it reminds me of the Final Countdown by Europe. A little
It
bit.
kind of,
It
yeah,
has
it
like
kind
a
of does.
similar. Yep.
Yeah, I wonder where, because we know that Christopher put that together for us. I wonder where he got the music from, or like I wonder if it's from anything, or if it's just stock music, or because he always changes his up to cater to whatever he's doing for stamps. So that's too much work. give me the same one we can play every Wednesday, and that's all I need.
Exactly. Yep. Well,
welcome everybody. I know. Welcome, you guys. Francie, yes, I'm always behind the curtain because she's like, is that Shawn behind the curtain? Yes. Welcome, Melissa. Shalana, my friend, welcome. Welcome, I see Andrea, Luann. I saw, let me go back up because a couple names I didn't recognize. Brandon, I thought I saw Glenn somewhere.
I did see Glenn. Hi, Glenn.
Yeah, Shirley, welcome, you guys. Welcome. We have some really fun treats. We did. I just have to give a shout out to our entire team who knocked it out on Monday with our Stamptember release that just sold out within like 4 hours, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
3 hours even. So I know we were all blasting and doing all. I mean, the whole team Sara and us and Candi that did videos, and then the team that kicked out cards. Amazing cards, by the way. So I think we knocked it out of the park.
Absolutely, I agree. It was awesome, and I saw that Kate actually had commented a little bit below that she enjoyed our video, and thank you for that, Kate. And I know Brenda.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Brenda really enjoyed it too. So it was it was a great day. It was a fun day, and it's nice when the whole team is focused on a project like that, and you get to support everyone. And I saw some great cards, tags, projects in general. So, and
they were also like, because we got to see them as everybody was posting them in our little app thing we have, but like everybody was so different. Like it was just so fun to. And then Simon Says designers that posted, I felt were different flair from what we all did. So it was kind of fun to see. I haven't been able to do a release like that before, so it was really fun for me.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, should we get started? We're doing inspiration box this week.
We are. We got to play with the inspiration box. So that was fun because I normally don't get the inspiration box. So this was a special treat for me. It was fun, and I loved the stamp set from within it. So
yes, I really like this. I can't decide if I like the stamp set better than the card panels, because these card panels were really cool.
Yeah.
I didn't make a card with them because I didn't want to cut them up.
I felt the same way. Honestly, what I could see is framing the card panels for like some kitchen decor.
Oh, for sure.
That would be so fun.
I've been toying with what should I do? Should I just put these on a card and not cut them up? Or I actually like that idea better, because you could almost Mod Podge them or decoupage them and shellac them or something, kind of, because they're kind of, we can show them. We'll show them. We'll quit talking and show them.
Yeah. Ready to head on down?
Let's do it. Yep.
Oh, thanks so much, Kara.
Thank you.
So real quick, there is a cute little dog over here photobombing me on the side. Kind of hard to see, but she's over there. That's Miss Sophia.
Aww. Cute.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to? I'll let you take us off with the contents.
Sure. I actually only have the contents out that I used. So perhaps what we can do is we can go over the contents, and the things that I don't have out, you can show.
Yeah.
Okay. So first off was the stamp set, which was called what is it? Better with Ice Cream, which has 3 really cute sundae options. I wanted to use this one, but since I'm fussy cutting, I didn't because of the umbrella. But like, I love coloring a glass dish. So that one in particular I love, but the waffle bowl, it's all so fun.
Yeah.
There's this,
and these are big. I mean, these are like what? This is 1, 2, 3. This is like with this is like 3.5 inches tall.
Mm-hmm.
This one. I mean, so these are big stamps.
Oh yeah. All 3 of them are a good size. Yep. We then have the paper pad, Sweet Treat. Lots of fun prints included in that. A great stencil that is really useful because it has drippings, both like the open space as well as if you wanted to have something coming down this way. You have sprinkles, and you have the waffle pattern. So really fun stencil. And then we have
Walter, there's Francie's saying you're backwards, but I don't think you're backwards.
Are you backwards? I don't think so. Does that say embossing? Oh yeah, I guess maybe I am. Okay. Let me fix that real quick. I wonder why that changed.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because now the Brutus Monroe logo is right now. Okay. I didn't notice.
Thanks for letting me know. We have these really cool stickers that are holographic sprinkles. And those are the items that I use. So Shawn, if you want to show the others.
Yeah, and I apologize. Let me. I don't think it says on the package. So it's the Frozen Delights inspiration box, but I don't know the names. This is probably Cabbage and Lunchbox. Not Lunchbox. Yeah, it's Lunchbox, isn't it?
Yeah,
The craft.
lunch bag. Yep.
Lunch bag, thank you. And
Yep.
then it had this mint green and this pink. So great for like ice cream and that kind of stuff. So it came with one of each of these. Then it came with these. This is what Walter and I were talking about, that we just don't have the heart to cut up. It came with these card panels that are just so cool, so vintage. Like,
that's why I say you could frame them, and they're perfect for like a kitchen or a breakfast nook, or
yep. And I think that was the last of the contents that you didn't have.
Yeah, and Heather had also sent the pistachio embossing powder. So
I didn't get that. I didn't get that with mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did throw in on mine though. From one of our last cards, my new addiction for the Opal Chroma Glaze, I added to my card, and I'll show you that.
Okay. Yep, and I did use a little bit of the whipped honey on my card as well. Hello, Candi. Nice to see you. And hello, Amanda. Thanks for joining.
Oh, Candi, thank you. Yes, waffle cone, lime, and something else. So this is probably the lime. I'm assuming. I think she's talking about the papers.
Yeah.
And then your card. Do you have your card?
I do. So my card, I actually did a fun fold, which is unlike me, but just in a crazy mood. So I have these two doors, these two side panels that open, and I stamped the Life is Better with, and then you open it up, ice cream. And I have that pistachio embossing powder coming down and my ice cream treat. And this is where I used the whipped honey just to make it look like a little sauce coming out of the waffle bowl.
Love that. Love that. I did a fun fold as well. I was on the Pinterest rabbit hole and I saw, I didn't Google this, but they just started popping up. The matchbook card or whatever they're called. So it's like a matchbook. So this opens, you can staple this is what you're supposed to do. But, and I didn't for mine because I did the stuff on the inside. But if you staple this, it looks like a matchbook with the fold. And then I just added the DSP all around, and then I used that stencil and the confetti or the sprinkles and stuff on the inside with mine. So I just literally just layered a bunch of that paper on and colored this with alcohol markers. And then on the whipped topping is where you can see it shimmer. That's where I put the opal on. Nice.
That is really fun.
It's a cute card. It's small. I mean, this is only like 4 1/4 by about 4 1/4. So it's not a big card, but it fits in a nice square envelope. So
yeah. Awesome.
All right.
Hey, Pam, thanks for joining. Okay, let's dive on in.
Let's do it. And I don't know if this was... I'm going to actually switch up my colors for the evening so you guys can see the measurements and of what I did. So for your card base, you've got to cut this 8.5 by 11. You're just going to cut this in half. The long way. So we're just going to go to 4 1/4. The long way, and then 9 this way. And let's see. I was telling Walter that I'm in Atlanta, and this is only like the second time I've used this new craft room. I moved rooms so Scott could have my office, and now I can't remember. I'm like, where's my score pal? And then really quick to score this. You're going to score this. Just put it in this 9-inch way, with a 9-inch way here. Then you're going to score this at 3 3/4. And then just don't move this at all. Just keep going out. So 3 3/4. Then it's 4 1/4. That gives you your spine. And then your last one is at 8. And that'll give you the shape of your matchbook. Measurements on this one just doesn't get any easier. It's like easy cutting and yeah, Cordelia. These are just great. It's a great size just to give to like random people almost, like, because it's just such a great size card that this could literally be anything. This could be a birthday. These could just be practically anything you want. So the two products I used, and I will let you take over, is the Opal, plus then I used my phone book cardstock as my matte layers.
That's true, Francie. He does. He really does. Francie said you put the fun in fun filled.
Yeah, I literally just happened to pass over one of these on Pinterest, and then all of a sudden I searched it because I was like, ooh, matchbook card. Like, what's the like? All right, it looked easy, and like I gotta try that. All right, mats. You need 4 at 4 1/8 by 3 5/8.
Melissa, I will go over that with you as soon as Shawn is done going over his. I just figured I would dive in and get some work done while he was going over his instructions.
And then I'll just, so the 4 1/8 by 3 5/8 for my mats. Then my paper pad is going to be 3 3/8 by 3 7/8, and I need 3 of those. And then I'll assemble that much.
Oh, take all the time you need. Mine is actually like pretty simple. For the card base, what I did is I cut so basically a half of a 8.5 by 11 piece of this pink cardstock, and created out of that, I put it onto my my scoring tool, and I scored 2 1/16 in on one side, 2 1/16 in on the other, to be able to create the 4.25-inch center panel. So that left me with 2 1/16 on each end, and it's so simple. All I did was line it up on I'll actually grab it to show you. Let me move my stamping platform. All I did to cut it, I didn't measure or anything. I simply lined up the corner at the top on that of this side flap, lined up the corner at the bottom, and as soon as I saw that they were lined up, I just cut it right down to cut it at that angle. Then I reversed it and did the same thing over here going that way. So really easy. Then you just, go ahead and burnish those edges, and you get that nice open door pattern. And then I did cut some, the secret is what I did for these pieces of the patterned paper that will go on the front. There were some pink triangles, obviously, that were left over from cutting. All I did was line those triangles up on my patterned paper and then just cut. It was so simple. Really no measuring, no nothing. Everything is just really even. So very, very easy. And the little trick that I did on the sample I made, I did use some small magnets just to make sure that my door stay closed. Because sometimes with folds like this, they might prop open a bit. So I just put a magnet underneath over here, under here, glued them on the inside, so then that way goes ahead and closes. Thanks.
I thought that's what I'd seen. I was going to ask you if those were magnets. When you were showing it, I'm like, I meant to ask when you sent in the picture, so I thought they were magnets.
Yeah, yep, they're magnets. And I bought a set of these off of Amazon, and they were really cheap, and they're thin, they're small. But you can get them for like, I don't know, $10 maybe for a set that comes with at least 100, if not more.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and they're just so handy to have. So, once you have the card base done, the rest is really just stamping, coloring, and putting it all together. It's a pretty simple design, but I like simple.
I did the same this week. This was such a simple card. I mean, the most work you're going to do on this card is your coloring of however you want to color that stamp.
Yeah. Yep. And then what I'm doing for stamping my sentiment, I thought it would be fun to not have it like all in one place, to have it at different angles. So I'm just going to line up and stamp the life is better going at an angle, the width going across over here, and then I already stamped the word ice cream on the inside. So really fun, really easy. Hello, Dalis.
Hey, Dalis, welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing well. I know you've got things going on.
She's had a rough couple of weeks here.
Yes.
So.
Yes. 3 and 3 ace and 3 and 7 ace.
So I like to put some of the low tack tape down so that if I do get ink on the part of the stamp that I don't want to stamp, it'll just go right on that tape and not get on my paper and end up making it look a little messy or anything like that. So I love my low tack tape.
Just out of curiosity, did anybody buy the Stamp Timber set, the Brutus Monroe Stamp Timber set, on Monday? And then did you see the sister set on Brutus Monroe with the other treats, the hearts, the eggs, the what was the other one?
The
beach balls. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, the beach balls and the hearts in that set, I just absolutely love.
Right.
And not that I'll necessarily, I mean, they're fun on a cone, but I think they're really fun to use individually.
Oh, for sure.
And so that's, I made a couple of cards with the hearts, and I love them. I thought they were a lot of fun.
Well, and on all of those, you could actually mask off. I did that apple card with just the one apple on the cone. You could just mask off that top one and just use the top one for something, because it's the full one on the top.
Yep. Yep. Oh, cool, Candi. Nice. Shawn, Dalis said that she received your gorgeous card.
Oh, good. I was gonna text you on the side and ask. Good.
And Miss Luann did buy the Stamp Timber set.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Jamie. They sold out too quickly for her.
It did. Yeah, it did. So then I'm doing 2 at 3/4 by, so the other side of this one, by 4 1/8 for the spines, or the front flap. And when you cut these, especially when you're cutting the panels, these panels, watch your orientation so that you can keep these in the right orientation. I know I just do that all the time where I cut it and I'm like, I didn't even look. So just a friendly reminder.
Oh, I hate when I do something like that. I'm so focused, I'm not paying enough attention to like the little details and
right.
Boom.
Candi, Candi, you're using the Stamptember set on Friday?
Oh, good question. I assumed she meant the one that goes with it. But maybe it is Stamptember.
Which one is she talking? Which one? Now I'm going to do the inside flap just to show you, but you don't need to, because if you want to staple this, which I'm going to staple tonight's, but I'll just show you, you wouldn't necessarily need to do the inside flap because you're not going to see it anyway. Oh, Scoops of the Seasons. Yeah.
Gotcha. And the slide stencil. Oh, cool. Yeah, that slide stencil for the ice cream sold out pretty quickly. So I decided for my patterned paper to play around and not use the same, but use it like, bring in colors that are similar. And since in the paper pack, we have a green and pink and then a darker pink and pink striped, I thought it would be fun to have one of each on the front to coordinate in with the green from the pistachio embossing powder, as well as the pink cardstock and the greens and pinks in here. So just something fun to kind of change it up a bit.
Then my last measurement on your spine, on the outside and inside, it is 3/8 of an inch wide by 4 1/8 inches long to go on the spine. I like these fun farts. I have no idea what I was thinking, but it was not that word.
That's okay. That is
the
okay.
heck? Fun cards are always nice just to do scraps. Like it's good to use up scrap busting stuff.
Oh,
that was
yeah,
funny.
Absolutely.
A fun fart card.
Did we have beans with dinner, Shawn?
Yeah, no, I didn't. Well, I had some on Monday at the Mexican place, but
Hello, Christy. You made it out of work. You escaped.
Hello,
huh?
hello. All right, if I can find the stencil. Here we go.
Right, ma'am? It's the cool kid hangout on Wednesday at 8.
Yeah, right. Oh, Francie, I think we could definitely that might be a sellout stamp set right there.
Oh, too funny. Okay, let's get some colors out here.
Do I have? Oh, I do have. I do have some tape. I wanted a really nice, rich, caramely kind of drip. So what I and I wanted some dimension. So I took this apricot, so it's kind of a peachy beigey kind of color, and did this first. Then I used my macchiato, which is kind of like a chocolate brown, over the top of it. So I just laid this in there to give it some dimension first. Blending, I'm not concerned about because I just need the color to come through because we're going to blend with the brown over it. Zoom in a little bit. Smell of vision. Yes.
Yeah, so really, I think for both of us, the thing that takes the longest with these cards is the coloring.
Yeah. Yep. I'm almost to my coloring here.
Let's see. I think I want to use this one.
All right.
Another week that is going by pretty quickly, at least for me. Hope everyone's having a good week.
It's been a weird week. I feel like mine's just been a weird week with weird things to get done. And
Hey, Nikki.
now I'm just taking the sprinkle portion and just throwing down some sprinkles for the card. Oh, hey, Jana, welcome. Welcome, Jana.
Hey, Jana.
All right. Get my sentiment on here. We both got our laser focus going here.
I know. Kind of have to get the coloring done, you know?
Yeah, right.
Now, for my ice cream in my original, I did kind of like a strawberry, a blackberry, and something else. Do I want to change that up? I think I do. I think I'm going to do a coffee ice cream one.
Oh, a person could use that espresso glaze on there.
Ooh, yes, you could. That is true.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm surprised Cordelia hasn't commented. She knows I'm here though, but she's like, "You're in Atlanta. You haven't called me."
No.
This was a trip just to hang at home and be home for a little bit.
Yeah, be able to see Scott. And
Yeah.
absolutely. Let's see. Oh, decisions.
I tried to do Neapolitan last time, but I think we're going to go a little slightly different.
Oh, okay.
On these colors.
Let's see. I'm going to color in the top of my strawberry, and then I'm going to switch over to some different markers.
What markers are you using?
Right now, I was using the Triblins from Spectrum Noir.
Oh.
And I like them. And I like that, it has the three coordinating shades all in one, which is nice.
Yeah.
But I have really been using my Alta New artist markers a lot more lately, and that's what I am kind of switching over to now.
I just own these ones, which is the Ahuhu.
I love the Ohuhu. They are a favorite. I have those as well.
You just got to get used to, like, the cap sometimes doesn't really match the way it comes out.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
You got to watch, you know what I mean? You just got to, that's why I always do my little scratches, just to make sure.
Yeah.
Raspberry. Do you do a lot of alcohol markers generally, or does it kind of go in spurts? Or
I do, yeah. I would say I mostly use alcohol markers for my coloring. I have been inspired by Manly Made Minute and been doing some watercoloring recently. but the watercoloring, I have yet to use the Gamsol. It's just been traditional watercoloring.
Okay.
But yeah, I have a few projects coming up that are using watercoloring. But yeah,
nice.
For the most part, it is alcohol markers. Just because I love coloring florals, and for me, the alcohol markers really just make it. I think they make it easy.
Yeah. Yep. They do take it's like another medium though, where I feel like it does take some practice too.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. I mean, I would never, call myself an excellent colorer by any means. I think I do okay. Hello, Ellen. Nice to see you.
Oh, hello. Well, the good thing about these are big enough stamps that there's good real estate to color with, where it's not too much detail.
Yeah, absolutely. Although, I do have to say about coloring, this was not a Brutus Monroe project, but I recently made a blue sunflower using Alta News Dancing Sunflower stamp, and I have to say, I was really impressed with my coloring on that sunflower.
Oh, nice. Well, and I feel like it's like always just practice.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you gloat when you do something good, and that you're happy with it.
Yeah. Yep. And so I colored my elements, but I want to lighten up my waffle bowl. I think that's a little dark. I want to lighten it up just a tad. So I am going to come in with a tan to kind of mute it down a bit. Somebody's going to say the baker burnt this bowl.
Yeah, right.
Oh, better.
Yeah, I feel like tonight I'm kind of looking. I'm not hating my coloring tonight.
And I'm leaving this little area here in the center white for right now, because I'm going to use some whipped honey on that to make it look like a caramel.
For mine, I'm just using, it's like a cool gray, and I just did some outlining, and then I'll put, once I cut this out, I'll put the opal over the top of that, and it gets a nice little whipped cream kind of shimmer on it.
Yeah.
All right, let's just do a different color bowl, I think, tonight.
The only bad thing about this particular stamp when you're fussy cutting is the strawberry, the top of the strawberry. That's a little intricate, but just take your time, be patient, have a Bob Ross moment, don't rush it.
Have I mentioned the Bob Ross thing near my work? Have I said that yet?
No.
Have we talked about that? So there's this restaurant near my work, airline themed, and amazing food. Service is just absolutely impeccable service.
Yeah.
And during the day, it is generally the lady socialites of St. Paul. And typically they have on all the screens playing Bob Ross.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I love it. It cracks me up. I absolutely love it.
I love that. He was a really interesting guy. I watched a documentary about him, and what a nice love story about him and his wife. He losing his wife basically kind of killed him.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He was also an Air Force veteran.
Well, I remember my grandmother was an oil painter, and I used to sit at the kitchen table and watch her oil paint as she would try to do and she was really good at it. I shouldn't say try. She would paint whatever Bob Ross was painting.
Oh,
and follow along. Yep.
Well, some would say I still am, but I was quite the little nerd when I was growing up. And I would rush home from school and go up to my bedroom, and I had a 13-inch black and white TV in my bedroom, and I would put on PBS, and I would watch Julia Child, the French chef, and Bob Ross. And Bob Ross got even better when the black and white TV died, and my parents got me a color TV. So yeah, I would watch all of those shows as I did my homework.
I love that. Now,
And
are you a good cook?
Yeah, actually, I love to cook. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm decent. Yeah. And then I would switch over, and it would be the Match Game, and then Hollywood Squares. I mean, that was my weekday routine to get my homework done.
Yep.
Oh, I made a mistake. I was starting to put double-sided foam tape on this, and that was not in the cards tonight, because I don't want it to keep those doors open. So I'm going to peel that off, pay attention, and glue it down instead. Oh my gosh, Francie. Yes, I loved the Match Game.
Yes.
Dumb Dora was so dumb. How dumb was she?
Those game shows back in the day were the best.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And those, I just had, would laugh so hard at Charles Nelson Riley. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Oh my God.
Cracked me up.
One of my favorites was Password.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And the stars trying to flub each other up, and oh my God, I just loved that one.
Yeah. Betty White was great at that game.
Oh, she was so good at that game.
Oh, Kate. Oh, yeah, I remember Justin Wilson. Yeah. Just a little bit. I can't do an accent like that, but he was great. I guarantee. Yeah, he was wonderful. Yes, Fanny Flagg was on
yes.
The Match Game quite often. Yeah. Yep. And yes, Chris. Yes, Francie. Betty White. We both said that. And Christy, why are you shouting at me? Nice. Stop yelling at me.
Can you even hear the tone in that one? Don't be taking on that mother tone with me.
Yeah, Christy. What do you think you're doing? Okay, I'm just going to use a small detail brush and just add in some of the whipped honey.
Well, I like this one better than my sample card turned out even.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I like my waffle bowl a little better in the sample. I feel like it's a little dark here, but that's okay. Maybe it's a chocolate waffle bowl.
Yeah. It's the dipped in chocolate one.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Now, if I can actually find my card on my table, that would be even better. Here's my sample one.
Oh, really, Cordelia? That's interesting. So Fanny Flagg became friends with her brother when they were filming Fried Green Tomatoes. She gave Cordelia's mother a huge basket of Mary Kay goodies.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, Francie, I remember you saying how much you loved the book Fried Green Tomatoes.
I forgot that was filmed down here. That was filmed in like Sonoy, I believe.
Cool. There, that looks pretty good.
I think I need to use my gel pens more. They dry out too quick on me.
Ah, I love my gel pens. I use them quite a bit when I'm coloring florals because they're so good at adding small detail. And if you have a set with like multiple shades, it's perfect.
I've never done that with my floral stuff before. For like highlighting and stuff? Is that what you do it for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, what I'll do, excuse me, is I'll scribble some lines with the gel pen, and then I'll take my finger and I'll blend them into the kind of like swipe it up and blend it to make it look like further like variation in the petals.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay, I am just going to put a little blast of heat onto this whipped honey to dry it.
And I am almost done. I'm going to add one other little detail on tonight's card. Just because when I was preparing for tonight, I ran across this here. I was like, oh, that would actually look really cute. So I'm going to add a little twine up at the top there and just give this a little something extra. And I'm just going to go, I think, with the with this pink and white.
My gosh, Cordelia, that is really cool. She killed him off. Oh, nice, Nikki. Yeah, I love gel pens. And especially the white one because, I will be the first to admit that sometimes I may slip outside the line a bit, and that white gel pen comes in really handy for making corrections. And
It's
not
the
only
it's the whiteout for crafters.
yes, exactly. And you know what actually is even better than a gel pen are the acrylic markers. The white acrylic marker is amazing at covering things up.
And those I have. I
Okay.
tend to use those a lot on my scenery stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's a good idea, especially with the white one.
Yeah. I'm just putting on some sprinkles and I will be basically done.
I'm about 2 seconds away.
I do find these little sprinkle stickers a little hard to get off of the backing though.
All right, let's just see if I can reverse that. This direction. Yay!
Is that a yay, I'm done?
Yay, I'm done, and I'm very happy with this one this evening.
Nice. I
Oh,
just
no,
have
I'm not done. I got to put my opal glaze on.
Ah,
I waited till the end so I wouldn't have to mess it up by touching it.
okay. Sprinkles on. And done.
Me too. I added a couple things.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't put the magnets on this one tonight, but they're so easy to do. It's just a little bit of glue. And quite honestly, just a little tip while we have a second is if you're going to use these magnets, I find the best way to make sure that they're going to line up is glue one down. So let me grab a piece of paper to show you. Let's say we're using this. I would glue that down where I want it to go. Then you take your other magnet and just hold your paper over it. It goes right into place, and then you know where to place it. Put your little glue there, and you're all set. Nice and easy.
Cool. Mine tonight, I just did some different colors on mine to change it up. I wanted to do more of a brown cup versus I was trying to do like a mint green one on this one. And then I just added the twine. I had some pink twine. You were drawing, and I said when I was getting ready, I found this bundle of pink twine that I thought would look cute on top of the matchbook here. And then this would just open up like so.
Nice. That is such a really, really cute design.
It is. This is just a great little card. I'm going to staple that down just a little bit more to hold that.
Only difference for mine tonight is I changed up the paper on the inside. Instead of the white background, I did it in pink. Changed the colors of my ice cream a little bit, but that's really it. You saw earlier how easy it was to cut these edges down, and yeah, really, really easy card to make.
Look at me now. I can't stop. I wanted this one to be chocolate chips, so I'm just adding some chips of
Heather.
chocolate. Oh, hey, Heather.
You.
All right. Should we, let's go back up?
Yeah, let's head back up.
All right. Yeah, just somebody's like, I want a case. Yes, it makes you want ice cream after, especially after coloring these. And like, I tried to do my favorite flavors. So my peppermint chocolate chip was like my all-time favorite. So
Nice.
yeah. Well, thank you everybody so very much. Don't forget, this stuff is given to Walter and I for free to feature for you guys. This is per se our bundle for the week is we are just showing you the inspiration box. So if you do sign up to be a subscriber, you will get 15% off. And this is the monthly inspiration box that you would sign up for as a subscription. So great kits every month. Usually this will come with I think this is a 6x8 stamp. And then you'll usually get cardstock, and then some sort of stuff that would pair with the stamp set that they usually throw in there as well.
Yep, stencil paper. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Absolutely. So yeah, thanks so much for spending some time with us here tonight. Always a fun time. Thanks for being a fun group in the chat because you provide a lot of laughs for us, and we really appreciate that.
Totally.
And next week, I'm going to advise you to put on a hoodie and bundle up because it might be a little chilly. There's going to be a chill in the air, I think.
Yeah, there actually might be some snow in the forecast, I think, right?
Yep, I think it is. It's going to snow next week. So
Yep.
Dress accordingly, peeps.
Not that we're trying to rush winter, just putting that out there.
Oh, thank you, Ellen.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much. And we will see you guys. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. Bye.